in just 2 weeks' time at ETWA Spring of the Madness, March 20th, 2010. It's going to be a bittersweet night for yours truly. The misled youth Jaba King, you see. Just under a couple of months ago, I basically handed my title over to Starr when he won it off Spud McKenzie. And now, at March Madness, I get to not only squash Spud McKenzie, get my ETWA world title back, but close the chapter in what's been probably one of the longest running feuds in my 7-year career. Because AJ, since you became commissioner, you've been nothing but a thorn in my side. You've been jealous of the matches I've gotten, the respect that I've gotten, popularity I've gotten not only the ETWA, but other independent scenes in Vermont. You see, when I first started, you were a close friend of mine. We traveled up and down the roads together, did shows together. After the match, you give each other that high five. But then, I gave you a chance to challenge me for my title, and you came limping into the ring. Boss, I can't wrestle. Boss, my knee. Boss, my big toe. And as a man, I said, hey, I respect you so much that as soon as that knee gets better, I'll give you a shot anytime and anywhere. And you shook my hand, and as soon as I turned my back, you took your cane and took me out. Then, you come back and, hey boss, I can wrestle, come on, give me a match, and you beat guys that are rookies. You beat Parker. Hey, he's Mafia, but he's still wet behind the ears. You beat other guys. So, you win your little matches, but you're still hobbling around. And that's when you became the right-hand man of the boss. See, you're the right hand of the boss because every little bit of shit that he shits out, he wants you to polish it and make it into his diamond. He wants you to be his man behind the scenes. Keep you out from in front of the scenes. Because you know, and I know both, that you're a liability every time you step in that ring. Every show you come, oh, boss, I can't wrestle my knee. Put me on the mic. But boss, come on, I can beat someone. Just give me someone real easy. Well, you finally got what you wanted. You built up that ladder like we all have to do in the company. And you finally got that match against Spud McKenzie, and when I heard you got that match, I went to the boss and I'm like, boss, please. These both have been thorns in my side. Let me ref this match. Let me call it right down the middle. And well, I called it right down the middle. And you gave Spud a little sidewalk slam, black hole, stardust slam, whatever you call it. And I got it down like kind of that 1, 2, 3. Not clean and decisively, but as fast as I could, so I could guarantee that you'd be the ETWA champion. And now, I get my rematch clause. Spud gets his rematch clause. Him, I'm not worried about. I'm just gonna squash him like a piece of gum and scrape him off my shoe. But I'm coming for you, AJ. So hold that belt. You call yourself that heavyweight champion for another couple of weeks. In 2 weeks' time, whether I win or lose, I'm gonna make sure you can't walk once you get out of the ring. So if I was you, I'd probably stay home. Tell your loved ones you love them. Hug them. Tell them I'm not going to the March Madness tonight. Not tonight. I gotta wrestle Jaba King. If I go in there, I know I'm gonna lose my title. I know I'm gonna be face up at the lights when the bell hits 1, 2, 3. And worst of all, I'm gonna lose my world title, the respect of the fans, and I'm gonna be sitting behind the desk at the ETWA office just signing contracts because my active career is gonna be done. But if you do decide to show up, Starr, you better make sure you're 100%. You better sleep in a hyperbaric chamber. Hell, I'll even drive to your house. I'll pick you up. I'll hold your hand while you walk in the building. You better bring that belt. Like every other title you've held, right now you're not a heavyweight champion. You aren't the longest running Canadian champion. You're nothing but a paper champion. You know, and I know it. So, count the hours, count the minutes, say your prayers, take your vitamins. You might be a wrestling mark. You might take everyone's finishers. You might even quote them once in a great while. I guarantee that none of that's going to help you. At March Madness, if you are man enough to show up, I will personally slap you in the face, give you the crowning moment of your career, and show you the downfall of society as it should be done. I will walk out the ETWA World Heavyweight Champion. Man, you like to be a wrestling mark. You like to quote the greats. I'm gonna leave you with one last thing, AJ. I'm gonna quote an old yoga doing, self-ifying, diamond cutting son of a bitch, and I'm gonna say, whether you love me or you hate me, you can't forget me, you can do nothing but respect me. I respect you, I respect everything you've done since you've been in the ETWA. But every title you've held, every match that you've won, has all been leading up to this. This is your swan song in your wrestling career. It's at March Madness. On 3/20, it's going to be 3 former friends, 3 former allies, 3 enemies. Yeah, it's all going to be about 3. The lucky month of 3 in March. You, the misled youth, Jaba King, Spud McKenzie. And on 3/20, I guarantee it, if you decide to show up, if you are man enough to lace up your boots, I will give you the greatest match of your career. I will give you the greatest moments in your career. But as much as you push and strive to regain the world title, so you can finally bring meaning to your multi-year career here in the ETWA, it's all going to end like that. One simple downfall of society. And you'll see why I give each and every wrestler who has stepped in the ring in the ETWA against me the crowning moment of their career, and why I am one of the hardest working and most respected wrestlers in Vermont today. Buckle up, AJ. It's going to be a bumpy ride.